get a handle on it. You take dead aim.
Many people think that I am a much less good-looking version of Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson,
They don't
light,
say much less.
slightly less.
They just say... They say less.
They
You're
say
right.
less.
They do say less.
Less. I'm just happy to be in the category, really.
Okay, we're ready. Is that it? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Room 104 on HBO.
Well, that'd be room 101, 102, and 103.
Yes, and so on around that way.
The moment the hotel is built. An origin story that at least somewhat points a finger in the direction of why this room may be the way it is. The story of this brother and sister is a very simple and classic one of who is feeling more or less appreciated in the family dynamic and what that does to you and what that makes you do to get your due. Sibling rivalry, something that Jay and I know a lot about, having worked so closely together.
I have a sweet spot in my heart for the episode called Arones, about a father and son who are two painters who have a tempestuous, storied relationship and who are collaborating. And we brought them into the room and allowed them to just make whatever art came up. They also used items in the room as art
Too many,
pieces.
honestly.
Too many.
I tried
yeah.
to tell them, like, don't, you can use it, but don't, oh God, they used
God.
it. Okay, all right.
We need new drapes.
Yeah.
What unfolded over the course of the episode was us getting to understand the nature of their relationship, them talking more about where they've come from and their process of healing, which is actually unfolding on camera as we're watching it, as they're making art. It was really moving to me. I mean, obviously, because Mark and I are siblings and we work together and collaborate and deal with the trials and tribulations of making art together and how beautiful and how devastating that can be, and working through your life with art. Just a really surprising episode that caught me off guard.
Yeah, I think the episodes that got me excited this year were the ones where we didn't exactly know what was gonna happen. Because you're making it up as you go along, you end up putting a ton of yourself into the story. And those are really terrifying to make, but they're really rewarding when they work.
Well, I think you are not a smart person.
Drywall Guys is a fun episode because we didn't know what it was quote unquote about. We just started with the image of, it's probably gonna be Steve Little with his shirt off, and a guy's not happy that he got Steve Little as his roommate. And that's simple enough, and we'll start there. We added some sleepwalking to it. One of our oldest family friends was a sleepwalker, and Jay and I lived with him, and occasionally Jay and I would just be up watching Conan, 11:30 at night, and then like the hair on your neck would start to stand
You
up.
would just have the feeling that someone else was now in the room. You're just watching TV like this, and then
Like, that happened 10 times.
what is this?
The sway.
Because even the friendliest person in the world is terrifying when they're sleepwalking in the room with you. There is a lot of diversity in the storytelling, and I think we're focusing on characters and the truth of people and how they behave and how they relate to each other. I think the feeling really is anything that can happen in this room, we need to go there.
I can't deal with this.
I think you're gonna like it.